recording the whole screen, I believe. Okay, so let's go start electric. And there were everybody made, well, not everybody, but some people made the same errors over and over. So let's talk about those. So first thing, let's say that I open a library from the web. So I go click on the book web page, and I go down here and I say, hey, I want to copy something from chapter 2. So I'm going to open that and drag that onto the desktop. And then go open. On the desktop, I'm going to see Chapter 2 Electric, and I'm going to open this file. Now notice it says 50 nanometer right there. So what I'm going to do is I click on that, it says, hey, the library value that I'm opening is 25 nanometers. But your scale factor that you have is 300. Okay, so if I select 300, well, let me see. If I go back to our class web page, and I look, says the scale factor of lambda here is 300. So I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to notice that everything in this library is done with this scale factor. So I'm going to say use all new settings because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm going to change the scale factor to 25 nanometers. So I say OK. And then I go over here and I go to File, should be File Project Settings. File, Project Settings, Scale, and it says here that my Moses CMOS design rules, what I'm using, scale factor is 25. Okay, fine. I see my diode symbol in here, etc. This is like the resistor symbol in there. We're going to talk about that for Wednesday, how to change that. But you know what? I don't want to look at this library anymore, so I'm going to close this library. Now I'm going to go open up our class web page, or our class library in C:*Electric. And I open this library and it says, hey, your library value now that you're using in class is 300. Well, of course it is. That's what I want. Okay, so I say use all new settings, this one. Okay. When you have more than one problem, you can go through and click which ones you want to change and then use above, which will be, some will be in the library and some will not be in the library. Some will be in the current value. I got to remember to repeat questions. Okay, so I'm going to say use all new settings. Did I get that? Let's say that did anybody not follow that? So in this class, we always want to use 300. So when I open one of the examples from the class web page or from the book web page, and I want to set it so that it uses the same scale factor that we're using in class, I'm going to go up here to File, Project Settings, MoCMOS, and then down here I'm going to set it to 300 nanometers. And every time it pulls up, I'm going to make sure that my libraries and everything is 300 nanometers. Any questions? Even though they're 25 nanometer lambda or 500 nanometer lambda from the book web page. That's not the process we're using. The book uses a 1 micron process and a 50 nanometer process. We're using a 300 half micron.